Hello everyone, this is Suzanne and God Crochet and Chatter. Welcome back. I picked out a very special devotional and I think you will agree. I think it's something we all need to hear. So let's get started with our devotional, but I do want to get to our trivia question, which I forgot yesterday. I'm so sorry about that. We'd like to do a trivia question every day. So the last trivia question was, which one of Revelation's 7 seals revealed a rider on a pale horse? That was 4th, Revelation 6, 7 through 8. Today's question, who was the recipient of the first kiss recorded in the Bible? The first kiss. All right, today we're going to talk about all things work together for good. The promise of Romans 8:28 that God works for our good in all things is reassuring. It means that no matter the circumstance, there are only two qualifiers for God to be working all things together for our good. First, He works for the good of those who love Him. If you love God, you can trust that He is working for your good. He loves you back, and when we love people, we seek their welfare. Second, He works for those who are called according to His purpose. Do you realize that following God entails submitting to His purpose for you? You have been called by Him for a purpose that He holds for your life. In fact, the wording of this verse suggests that there are two qualifiers. Loving God and experiencing His call are actually one. Those who love God are called according to His purpose and vice versa. Being called according to God's purpose also reminds us what our good actually is. It is not our comfort or worldly success. It is a furthering of His purpose through us. How long could you go without a source of income? If you didn't have a paying job for a few months or even a year, would you still be able to trust that God was working everything together for your good? Joni Erickson, Tata, an inspirational speaker, author, and singer, is a quadriplegic who has been confined to a wheelchair for over 40 years. When people ask her why God allows suffering, she often says, God allows what He hates to accomplish what He loves. And what does God love? For people to enter into a relationship with Himself and become more like Him. Joni's life and ministry are a stunning testimony how God can use a tragedy like a paralyzing diving accident to impact the lives of millions. A prayer to trust God and the promise of Romans 8:28. Father, sometimes I can't understand how you can bring beauty from ashes of my life. I struggle to trust you with the broken pieces. You say in your word that without faith it is impossible to please you, and I want to please you. I want to trust you, and I want you to make me more like Jesus and use my trials for my good and your glory. Help me to believe the promise of 8:28. In the strong name of Jesus, I ask. In the drop-down box below, I did put a link to the author of this article. She wrote more. You might want to jump over there and see what else she had to say. It's a very good article. And I ran across this song. The name of the song is For the Good. I also put a link to that YouTube song in the drop-down box below. Excuse me. And I would strongly suggest that you go over and listen to this beautiful song. These are the lyrics. Who can bend my burdens and make them beautiful? Who can bring the healing to the hurt I hold? Who else could part the waters when I'm needing a way? Though I'm walking through the valley, I believe when you say, for the good, you work all things together for the good. Your promise stands forever, You alone are my greatest hope, and I trust you on the broken road. You work all things together like only you could. Lord, your ways are higher. You know your plans for me. You give purpose and a future, even when I can't see. So I will pray through every heartache. I will cling to this faith. Though I'm walking through the valley, I believe when you say, for the good, you work all things together for the good. Your promise stands forever. You alone are my greatest hope. I trust you on the broken road. You work all things together like only you could for the good. Now, the reason I picked out this devotional, I did go to see the surgeon today, and I do have to have another neck surgery. This will be my third neck surgery. In one of my vertebrae, there is a narrowing of the disc and also a spur, and they think that that's what's causing all my pain. And I haven't got a surgery date yet. I'm assuming that they'll call tomorrow or the next day to schedule my surgery. And I believe that all things work together for good. Ron and I have been praying for healing for a long time for my neck and shoulder. And sometimes God gives complete healing. Sometimes he will direct us to the correct doctors to perhaps get surgery that is needed. And I would have liked a full healing, but I have to go with the Lord's will and know that this will work out for my good and for his purpose. Everything in our life works out for God's purposes. And maybe along the way I can be an encourager to someone on here, that no matter what we face in life, no matter what we go through, no matter what Satan throws at us, we have a God that is powerful. He loves us very much, and he will walk through us through that valley. He will hold our hand. He's right there with us, comforting us all the way. That's why it's important to do our Bible studies and to read the scriptures daily so that we can draw strength from them at a time when it's most needed. And we need scriptures every day. And sometimes we need those reminders. And I will keep you updated on things, how it goes. And I'm very tired today. I've been in a lot of pain. It's rainy and wet here. It's damp. I've been cold all day. So, yeah, it's not very nice. It's supposed to be a lot warmer tomorrow, so maybe we'll get our walk in. But I wanted to show you, I'm going to make another crochet dog. This time it's a shepherd. And guess what? His name is Spirit. He says, I'm a strong German shepherd, both smart and bold, with tremendous spirit and a heart of gold. My birthday is May 15th. He's my birthday dog. Isn't that cute? I may have to keep this one because that's my birthday dog. Who knew? I think these Thai beanie babies are so adorable. All right, everyone. That's it for on God Crochet and Chatter today. I hope you had a blessed day. Thank you so much for your wonderful comments. They do put a big smile on my face. Please hit that like button. And Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow on God Crochet and Chatter with another great video. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.